Patience is a financial advantage, not because it feels powerful or dramatic, but because it allows compounding to operate without interruption. In finance, time is not neutral. Time either builds wealth quietly or exposes impatience quickly. Many people assume financial success depends primarily on intelligence, timing, or access to opportunity. In reality, a large portion of long-term wealth is the result of sustained patience. People often lose money not because they lack knowledge, but because they lack the emotional discipline to stay consistent when results feel slow or uncertain. They react to short-term volatility, chase rapid returns, switch strategies too frequently, or abandon solid plans during temporary declines. Each reaction interrupts the process that wealth depends on: continuation. Compounding requires uninterrupted time. Continuation requires emotional stability. Emotional stability requires patience. When impatience takes control, unnecessary action follows. Unnecessary action increases mistakes, and mistakes reduce long-term returns. Disciplined investors frequently outperform reactive ones not because they predict markets better, but because they interfere less. Interference is expensive. Every adjustment made out of fear or excitement adds friction to a system that works best when left alone. Friction slows growth. Patience removes friction. It allows structure to operate consistently, giving small gains the opportunity to multiply into significant results over years rather than weeks. The most difficult aspects of patience is that early progress often feels invisible. Compounding is subtle at first. Growth appears slow, almost insignificant. This slow beginning tests confidence and tempts acceleration. Impatience demands faster outcomes and pushes people toward higher risk in search of quick validation. But acceleration increases fragility. Fragility increases volatility. Volatility tests discipline. Without patience, discipline collapses under pressure. With patience, discipline remains intact, even when short-term outcomes fluctuate. Builders understand that compounding cannot be rushed. They measure progress in years and decades, not days and months. This long-term perspective reduces stress because it reframes temporary declines as part of a larger process. Reduced stress improves clarity. Clarity strengthens consistency. Consistency builds wealth. Patience also protects against comparison. When you think long-term, the short-term success of others becomes less relevant. Comparison creates urgency, and urgency triggers reaction. Reaction disrupts structure. Structure is what protects financial stability over time. Patience is not passive waiting. It is active restraint. It is the deliberate decision to continue executing a sound strategy despite noise, distraction, or emotional pressure. It is choosing process over impulse, sustainability over excitement, and durability over speed. It is understanding that wealth is not built through intensity, but through repetition sustained long enough for exponential growth to occur. Exponential growth cannot be forced. It must be earned through time and consistency. And patience becomes a competitive advantage precisely because most people struggle with it. They chase trends, react to headlines, and interrupt their own progress in search of faster results. Those who remain steady, while others move impulsively, accumulate quietly. They allow time to amplify disciplined behavior. Wealth rewards those who can endure boredom, uncertainty, and slow beginnings without abandoning structure. Over long periods, patience transforms small, ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes, and that transformation is what makes patience one of the most powerful financial advantages.